2025 is the 20th anniversary for Revenge of the Sith, as probably most of you know. Because of that and because it's one of my favorite Star Wars movies of all time, I thought why not rank the best minifigures from that movie in terms of LEGO minifigures? And so we're here with my top 10 minifigures from Revenge of the Sith. Of course, as in every ranking of mine, this is just my own personal opinion. Feel free to leave me your opinion down in the comments below what you would rank differently. If you're new, please consider like and subscribe to support the channel. And now, let's get started. So starting off with spot number 11, being the honorable mention in this video, is SW0833 Isla Secura. This is the live action version from the movies and not the Clone Wars version, which looks a little bit special to say the least. She only ever appeared in one set from 2017, being the 75182 Republic fighter tank. And in my opinion, this is just an awesome minifigure. I really love the Lego Jedis. It's one of my favorite minifigures that Lego makes. And this Isla Secura is really awesome. The blue of her looks really nice when you have her on display. The head piece that they made for her with the Twi'lek Leku, I think they're called, looks really great. The printing on the torso and the legs is also really nice. And overall just a great figure. I prefer this version way over the Clone Wars version with the Clone Wars eyes. I just think the normal Lego minifigure face looks way better and just fits the character better. And the blue lightsaber, just of course her lightsaber color. And the brown arm for one side, as she just has one sleeve on one side, is also a nice detail. Just a great minifigure. Moving on to the actual spot number 10, we have SW0363, Newt Gunray in his orange robe outfit from Revenge of the Sith. This minifigure only appeared in set number 9494, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. This is the green version from the later on appearance in the movie, where Anakin is already fallen to the dark side. And I don't know why, but I really like this. I like these background characters that aren't just the main characters or clones. And I really appreciate when Lego does characters like these. And I really like the printing on the front of his torso and this slope that he has. Some really nice detail. Also his red hat has some really cool molding and also some nice mold details into it with this little ornament there. And also the head print is really nice and just, they nailed it. It's a great character and also a great minifigure here. Spot number 9 goes to SW0536, the Neimoidian Warrior. This is the same species as Newt Gunray. This minifigure only ever appeared in the Z75041 Vulture droid from 2014. And once again, I just really like these alien type of background characters, and this one is just once again a really cool and underrated figure. I mean, just look at the printing details on his torso and the legs and also on the hips. It's just some amazing detail right there. And the helmet mold, which I believe is made for him, but I don't know for sure, is also a really cool helmet. And once again, this really cool alien-like face with these yellow Neimoidian eyes. It's just a really cool figure and, in my opinion, very underrated. Continuing with some alien species on spot number 8 is SW0530 Chief Tarful. This minifigure released in two sets, one being 75043 ATAP and also set number 75233 Droid Gunship. And man, I love the Battle of Kashyyyk. The landscape of Kashyyyk is really cool, and also of course the horde of Wookiees with the Kashyyyk scouts. And Chief Tarful is just a really cool character, and with his armor and all these details there, it's just a great Lego minifigure. All the molding and especially the printing on his armor with these silver details and ornaments there is really cool. The head is nailed really nice, and some printing on the legs. This could have been a little bit better in my opinion. I think they could have improved on this, but otherwise it's a great minifigure. I really love Chief Tarful, spot number 8. On spot number 7 is the most recent figure of this ranking, being SW1401 Clone Trooper Pilot Captain Jack. This minifigure just came out in 2025 in set number 75402 Arc 170 Starfighter. And man, the clone troopers of this set are really awesome. I could have literally picked any one of the three and it would have been a fair ranking, but I didn't want to double down on multiple figures, basically. So I chose the one that I like best of the set, and I feel like Jack is just a little bit over the top in comparison to the other two. The print on the helmet, these details is just amazing. How many details are there, and the prints that are on the helmet is just really cool. The head print is really nice with the orange shades that they have. The printing with the breathing tubes on the torso, and also this going pretty flushly over to the legs and the hips. And there are also some printing on the feet. Yeah, just a really great figure. One of the best clone pilots for sure, if not the best clone pilot minifigure. Really great. Just missing the top 5 and being on spot number 6 is SW1233 Clone Commander Cody. This minifigure was first released in set number 75337 ATT Walker, and of point of making this video is still exclusive. This was finally a Lego minifigure version of Commander Cody in Phase 2. Yeah, the fans were just begging for this figure for years. And while there have been a lot of complaints about the helmet holes for the other clones, this minifigure is just amazing. I love the design for Clone Commander Cody, and I think they really nicely transferred it to Lego style. It looks amazing with the orange visor and just all the details on his printing. The orange arms and then the orange stripes and details, also the little orange pouch there on his belt. It's just a great figure, really, really nice, and definitely worth the wait. Now on spot number 5 we have yet another clone, as Revenge of the Sith is pretty clone heavy. We have SW1002 Clone Scout Trooper from the 41st Elite Corps. This minifigure released in set number 75234 ATAP Walker and in set number 75261 20th Anniversary Clone Scout Walker. Now there was also a version from this trooper in the 75035 Kashyyyk Troopers Battle Pack. I don't really know what the big difference between those troopers is because they look mostly the same to me. But yeah, you could have literally put any of the two here and it's almost the same figure in my opinion. But now for the minifigure itself, this is just a awesome minifigure. We have the helmet mold for the Clone Trooper, which is not the reused helmet of the Scout Trooper, which I think is awesome. They have this green visor that looks really cool, and just the printing in general on the helmet is really nice. Really great mold. And then the printing on the torso, hips and legs is also once again a really great job. You have all these pouches and the camouflage look of the trooper. He looks really cool and menacing, just an awesome clone minifigure. Just missing the podium on spot number 4, we have SW1100 Clone Airborne Trooper Phase 2 from the 212th Attack Battalion. This minifigure was released in set number 75286 General Grievous Starfighter from 2020. And while this set back then was pretty overpriced and should have included Cody instead of the Airborne, this Airborne Trooper is a phenomenal minifigure. It reuses the mold from the 2014 Airborne Trooper, where this helmet was introduced. And this minifigure is just a little more of an improvement compared to the old version, which was already an amazing figure. He comes with the modern clone face, which just fits better than the angry clone face from back then. And what is awesome about this figure is of course the helmet mold. This specially airborne molded helmet is just really great. A lot of great printing also on it, and it looks just very cool. It's a very cool design of a trooper. And the printing on the torso is also really detailed. Some really great detail with the orange marks everywhere and these pouches and the pouches going across the torso from top left to top bottom right. And there's also a lot of printing details on the legs, hips and on the feet. And there is a cloth cape. This dark gray cloth karma is really nice. Yeah, it's said that Lego mostly doesn't use these cloth karmas anymore when it comes to Lego Star Wars. But boy, it's just so cool when a minifigure has a cloth piece on it, and these clones look just really great. Spot number 3 is now finally the last clone for this video, I promise you, is SW1003 Clone Trooper Commander Gree Phase 2 from the 41st Elite Corps. This minifigure also appeared in set number 75234 ATAP Walker, and is one of two versions of Commander Gree in Phase 2. There's another version from 2014. I believe the only difference is that the one stripe on the left leg is gray on the old one and tan on the new one, but I don't know, maybe there are some other difference I just don't see, but I think this is the biggest difference here. And once again, this is a really cool clone trooper. I mean, the design in the movie is already really great, but in Lego form looks once again really awesome. You have this metallic silver kind of helmet with the green visor, just as the Scouts, and the stark green details looks really cool. Then a lot of detail and a little camouflage on the torso, a lot of printing there, and also the pouches and everything. Then a little bit camouflage on the legs and hips, and also some nice details. Yeah, the only nitpick I have is that it does have the angry clone face, and not a specially made trooper face for him, or at least the modernized trooper face. But yeah, this figure is a little bit older, it's from 2019, so before the new face was introduced. Otherwise, it's a really cool clone. The green and metallic just looks really nice. Great figure. And now just missing the top 1 and being on spot number 2 is SW0515 General Grievous. This minifigure appears in a total of 3 sets: 75040 General Grievous Wheelbike, 75199 General Grievous Combat Speeder, and the already mentioned 75286 General Grievous Starfighter. This is the white color version from Grievous. I usually prefer the tan color for Grievous, but the tan version from LEGO is really a Clone Wars figure more than a movie figure, just because it's 2 Clone Wars sets. So yeah, I had to include the white one, but otherwise this figure is incredible. The amount of molded detail they made for Grievous here is really great. He has some, I believe these are just normal droid arms, or could be a little changed, I don't know, but they all have some white printing on them, which looks really great. The head is amazing with the fully molded Grievous head and some really nice printing. And the torso, once again, has amazing work on the mold to achieve all the angles and just the overall look from Grievous. And the legs is the same. You can move both legs independently instead of just the whole legs like the battle droids. And they are fully molded for Grievous, which is amazing. This is also really a step up from the previous Grievous version, which after some time couldn't really stand, as far as I know. It's a really incredible figure. So much work in the mold that went into it to make it look like Grievous from the movies. It's really great. It's an awesome figure. Had to be on this list. And now, spot number 1 and the best LEGO Star Wars Revenge of the Sith minifigure is Luminara Unduli. She only ever appeared in set number 75151 Clone Turbo Tank, and she's a really great minifigure. She's probably one of my favorite Jedis and just LEGO Star Wars minifigures in general of all time. It's really great. It's a huge step up from the Clone Wars version of Luminara, which is not bad, don't get me wrong, but the newer face on this version is much preferred, and there's a lot of detail. She has a cape, which is always awesome when Jedis get these cloth capes. She has her headpiece, this robe thing that she wears. Looks really great from the molding. Then of course her face, as I already said, is a great face print. And then a lot of detail on the torso, legs and hips, which looks really nice. These golden ornament things on her thing on the legs. I don't know what it's called. This like cloth thing that she has in the movies. Then this little chain ornament thing beneath her neck. Looks really great. And also these golden things on her belt. It's overall a really great figure, great detail, and just such an awesome Jedi. Jedi are just very cool, and this is just perfection in a minifigure in my opinion. But now that is it for this ranking video. I hope you enjoyed this video and could have kind of agreed with my ranking. If not, leave me your opinion down in the comments below on how you would rank these minifigures. What is your favorite Revenge of the Sith minifigure? And also, what's a figure that you would like LEGO to do from Revenge of the Sith that they haven't made yet? Otherwise, please consider subscribing and leaving a like if you're new to support the channel. This would be highly appreciated, as it's a lot of work to make these videos for you. But now, until then, have a great day.